Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comic Show. And we're going to talk about how Nelly called out Katt Williams for stealing joke from J.B. Smoove. Now, appearing on the Maverick Carter and Paul Revere hosted YouTube show The Shop, alongside Cedric the Entertainer, the St. Louis rapper spoke about the issues with the controversial comedian. Now, Cedric was discussing his beef with Katt. Nelly chimed in and said the hypocrisy of it is he stole J.B. Smooth's joke. Now, this claim was previously made by the comedian Corey Holcomb, who said on the Wonder Twins podcast, I dare somebody to say this ain't true, because I could get 1,000 comedians to back it up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Corey Holcomb been talking his shit. And a lot of shit Corey say be true as a motherfucker. You know, some shit he say he just be acting a fool, cracking jokes. But some shit be factual. And for Corey Holcomb to say that, I knew it had some truth to it. Because he ain't going to go out on a limb. Especially with the following that he had. Putting out a lie. Knowing that people going to come back and be like, you a hater. You a comic hater. So I should have known that for Corey to say something, Corey had to know something. Corey Holcomb has been in the comedian game for a while. I mean, built his brand from a podcast to a global brand when nobody didn't know him. He was talking his shit every day. Sort of like what I'm doing, talking his shit every day, 4 days out the week, in y'all motherfucking there giving it to y'all. But anyway, back to the story. Now, I root for Katt, but the joke where he do it like, man, if you listen to this song, you can do anything off this song. There's J.B. Smooth's joke, homie. Now, this is what Corey said. Now, this is factual. I looked it up. I did my homework. I went back and I looked at 1996 Def Comedy Jam, and I found J.B. Smoove saying that joke. It was true. Damn. This is what I have learned about the comedy game. Because I'm not as famous as none of these people. I'm up and coming, but I got a goal that at some point everybody in the world will know me. Some might like me, some might love me, some might don't like me. The thing is, comedy is for different people. Some people like different styles of what people say and how they relate it to the audience. But in 2007, Katt Williams went on a show, on a tour, and said the joke and just changed 1 or 2 words on the joke. Now, I've learned in the comedy game that a lot of these big time comedians that we watch and love have stole a lot of jokes to get to the top. I didn't know that's how this game was because I came into the comedy game with, being original and want to write down things that I think that is funny and saying what I think is funny. I never wanted to be the guy that I go and listen to somebody else and try to say what they saying. To me, I just feel like it's too much thing going on in the world that you can make fun and funny about to be trying to do that. That's too much. And then I know if you start to go and look for people jokes to steal, what happens is you become addicted to that. And then I feel like after that, you're no longer creative because you're looking to steal somebody else's creativity and just take the easy route. I ain't got time to be going to comedy clubs, sitting in the crowd, listening to jokes, writing them down, recording them, and practicing them and reciting them. That's too much for me. If I can't get the crowd and get the word with what I'm saying, then the game ain't meant for me. That's how I feel about comedy. But a lot of these big time comedians, they doing their thing. Now, I'm not knocking them. They got to the top. They got rich. I would love to be rich, want to be rich, and I'm going to be rich, talking into existence. I'm going to work hard to get rich. But I just ain't with that type of style and that road and that route. Now, Katt Williams had previously accused Cedric the Entertainer of stealing one of his jokes during a viral Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay podcast. Williams took aim, and this is what he said about Cedric the Entertainer. He said he thought that I was just a no-name comedian that he could take this joke and nobody would know. But when he took the joke from Katt Williams was on BET Comic View at the time. And that particular joke did so good, they made a commercial out of it. And that's how everybody ended up finding out. You know what I'm saying? that was, Cat Williams' joke. But it's been a lot of comedians that stole jokes, you know what I'm saying? Even Corey Holcomb, he admitted when he first got in the game, he stole a joke. I ain't doing all that. But hey, it is what it is. In Ohio, oh, y'all about to be like, whoa, this going on? 2 women drove a dead man to the bank and withdrew money. They charged them with abusing the corpse. You gotta be a heartless motherfucker to take a dead body to the bank and try to get money. You know how they did it? They had him in the car. Yeah, sitting up like he just sleep or something. So, because when you're doing deposits, the people be wanting to see the physical body. So they tried to make the man sit in the car, put shades on the man, like he was actually sitting up the whole time the man dead as a motherfucker. Now, have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? That's an old movie. It came out in 1989. I think I might have seen it the first time. It was probably 2001. Good movie though. It's about this man getting found dead, and the people that found him dead was scared they was gonna get charged with killing him, so they just kept playing like he was dead. And this remind you of that. Now, this is the thing. They were staying in the same residence. Laureen Ferraro, 55 years old, and Karen, 63, lived with 80-year-old Douglas in a house in a town in northern Ohio. Now, they said they found him dead, and instead of reporting his death, they carried his body to the front seat of the car, propped it up, drove to the bank, where they took out an undisclosed amount of $900. They on drugs. You can look at the picture of these women. They strung out on drugs like a motherfucker. 2 junkies. Now, it make me think, did they do something to kill the man? They could have been slick poisoning this old man for a long time until he just all of a sudden died. I have seen cases like this, America, where evil people have been around people and slowly poisoned these people to fucking death. Yeah. So that's what made me think, for them to wait till he died and then have the nerves to do this, I feel like they did that because that's some heartless shit. Because guess what? What you was going to do after you got the money, take him back to the house, and then call the police and say he was dead? It don't make no sense, all the shit they did. Now, they were charged with theft after being arrested, including the Law and the Crime website. They had been to the bank together before and were known by the staff. That's how they were so easily did it. Now, he had even allowed them to withdraw money from his account before. Now, the suspect used the bank drive-through. Teller, yeah, come on now. Now, their scheme became to come apart when they took the body to the medical center. Why the fuck would they try to take the damn body to the doctor? Yeah, they tried to take the damn dead body to the hospital and tell the people that the man died. Knowing any other time when somebody died, you just call an ambulance. What you gonna say, the man died in the house after y'all left the ATM? They left the body there without providing any information. They were so busy ready to go get high with that $900 they stole. Because I told you, these are junkies. If y'all can see the photo of these people, go to newsky.com and you can pull this whole story up so you can really read it. If you can see the photos of these 2 individuals, you'll be like, they strung out on crystal meth, heroin, opioids, every drug you can name. If you look at their mugshot. That's why they just left the man without providing any information. They were so dumb, so scared, and wanted to get high so bad. Now, one of the pair called back to the hospital later on, tried to get them details. Now, when the police went to the man's home, that's when the women admitted what they had done. They were at the man's house. At the man's house. But this will take the cake. Guess how much these people bond is? $5,000 for one of the women bond. $5,000. So you can take a dead body, which they don't even know if these women might have killed the man before they took him or poisoned him. Get somebody money out of their account, and all your bond is $5,000. But you can get caught with some drugs you selling, and your bond might be $1 million. This is the country we living in. It don't matter who voted in. This is the type of shit that goes on. It's been going on. No matter who's been elected for the last 10 years, whatever, even the presidents that people like to the presidents that people don't like, this type of charges and bonds have been set. That's why I don't vote. I don't vote. And I want anybody to try to give me a scenario to why I should, because I got 20 things that been going on in this country, no matter who gets voted. So you can't tell me about when a certain person get in there is going to change. We've had good presidents and bad presidents. The fact is, none of the presidents can change shit. They change one or two little things that don't directly affect us. They selling us food that is poison, made fake and everything, and it's in the store. If we want the shit that's not poison and that's original and organic, you got to make a lot of money. So that's just one of the reasons why I don't vote. Don't get me started. Because everybody don't make that kind of money to go buy that type of food. And that's why everybody dropping it down like flies around this motherfucker. Because the food is poison out here that you can't afford if you don't make enough money. It's garbage. That's just one of the reasons. You get people with serious crimes getting low bonds, and people with people with unserious crimes getting high bonds. I could go on and on and on. Until the next episode. Until the next time. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. It just might be somebody one day.